photos and videos of the cave will be much better without a flashlight, except for the selfies. So, this cave was first described and discovered for the public use, so for tourism, in 1884 by a famous Austrian painter and baron at that time, Eugen von Arzonet. And in the next year, 1885, he brought here his first Vienna students. He was a professor too, just like this. And that's how tourism started in this part of Croatia altogether. And in the same year, 1885, for the exact same reason, this passage that we just took here to get in with our boat was widened up a bit on one space with a dynamite, so this boat could fit. Okay, that's the only artificial thing we'll see in a cave. We will see two more entries or exits out of the cave that are completely natural, untouched, and we'll see them both from the inside and then also from the outside.
Of course, I'm just kidding, guys. Book me a box. You look good. Like you see, I'm the worst guy. Whose phone is this?
Okay, the cave itself is 24 meters long, 12 meters wide, and here in this main room behind me where all is happening, about 16 meters deep and 16 meters high. So we're approximately in the middle, depending on the tile.
You guys look all right. Thanks. Welcome.
Okay, those who are on this side of the boat, my left side, you can already see some usually white sand at the bottom there, beneath my colleague, a white patch of sand. Just remember that for later, we will get to that. Okay, if you take a look here to my right side, in a few seconds you will see this small room with the sunlight coming in. That's the first natural entrance to the cave. We call it the dry passage. That's the way the cave was discovered and the way they were entering it by foot for centuries and even more than millennia before blowing that up. Where we got it, we will see that entrance much better from the outside.
You remember that Switzerland, of course, you are neutral in this story, but Austro-Hungarian monarchy here arrived.
And this here is the most important part of the cave, so I'll try to get it as close as possible.
And he was like a baron or high title. He loved the beauty of the cave. Push me, please, my friends. He loved the beauty of the cave, and then he went back to Vienna. Was a big article about this with the Neue Presse Nachrichten. And then
okay, if you find yourself on the wrong side of the boat, you can always stand up. So this here is our second natural entrance. We call it the underwater passage. So if you were to dive here, just a meter in depth and 3.5 meters in this direction, we would be out. Okay, so pretty easy emergency exit. And this is also where the magic happens, because this entrance is what the sunlight from the outside uses to get itself inside the cave. This is the only source of the light.
So now to all this mess, we can blame the Austrians.
Okay, so what exactly happens here is that the image of the blue sky from the outside travels through this passage, hits the bottom of the cave right here, where now you from my right side can see that white sand at the bottom. And that sand is really important because that's not some usual yellow beach sand. This sand is so rare, because only here on the island. It's made of limestone, and it's so white that it acts like a natural silver mirror. So the sand is the one responsible for taking that image from the outside and then reflecting it off perfectly up here on the ceiling. So to summarize it, all of the blue light that we can see in the cave is a reflection of the blue sky from the outside that comes through this passage and reflects off the white. currently going above this arch that is below the water level. This stone arch.
Everything was going on outside.
We call that thing the underwater bridge. Structurally, it's like an actual bridge because we could easily dive beneath it. And when I say underwater bridge, I know it sounds pretty useless, but it's the only thing that holds that side of the cave to this one here, which is pretty important in this cave, and I'll show you why. From my left side, I should take a stand here so you can see better. That if you take a look down here before my colleague comes, you can all see clearly that all of this huge side of the cave doesn't touch the bottom anywhere. It's all just hanging out from the ceiling. So we could dive beneath this hole and get out anywhere in the cave. And you can see the blue line doing exactly that. So it gets created over there. It covers the whole cave from the bottom and go beneath the wall. So it's easy to create a mental image from here that on the bottom of this cave, that the whole cave is one huge connected space. It's all one huge room. There are no rooms like up here.
And it's going to be great acoustic.
And also from this spot we have the best view. You can see the whole cave for the first time, so I can stop here for you if you want to take another look.
No, it's great. Oh,